Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm your host, Lakita. Welcome to my Diamonds of Light channel. Yes, I'm on here today to give you a beautiful intuitive energy reading for November the 25th through November 30th, 2020. And also present my latest painting and the divine information that was given to me or that is channeled through me for you all of the reason for this painting. Whew, there's a lot of energies coming in right now, okay? It's a lot coming in. I'm definitely being connected right now. I hope all is well with each and every one of you all. It's been a lot going on. I can tell you that much. It's a lot of intense energies coming through. So know that we're in overdrive. Definitely in overdrive. I'm not gonna really say a lot today before I get started into the reading, but I will talk, I guess, as I'm starting it. As usual, I have my beautiful energy oracle deck, my beautiful goddess power oracle deck, and my Starman Tarot deck for the mind, body, soul, and spirit for you beautiful diamonds of life. So, beautiful energy oracle deck, what is in store for the beautiful diamonds of light for November the 25th through November 30th, 2020. What do we have to look forward to? What does the collective, the beautiful diamonds of light, have to look forward to for November the 25th to November the 30th, 2020? Yes. I'm getting now major insights. Major insights on what? What are the major insights about? Okay. I'm also getting acknowledgement. Acknowledgements of the things to come. So, but I'm gonna do this reading. I'm trying to go through this reading pretty steadily so I can get to the painting because it's a very divine message behind this. So, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Yes. Now we have the beautiful goddess power of that. Beautiful goddess power of that. What is in store for the beautiful diamonds of light and collective for November the 25th through November 30th, 2020. What do we have in store? What do we have to look forward to? Yes. Yes, yes. I keep hearing acknowledgement. What are we acknowledging? Oh yes, 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 yes. Let's get started. Let's get this thing rolling. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay. And last, I want to call my future cards, which is the final confirmation, is the Starman Tarot deck. Beautiful Starman Tarot deck. What do we have in store? The beautiful collective, the Diamonds of Light, for November the 25th through November the 30th, 2020. What do we have to look forward to? What divine information, the final confirmation for the cards that I've already unfolded through the energy oracle deck and the goddess power oracle deck? What's the final confirmation for these cards? Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay. Let's see what intuitively comes through your girls today. What do we got today? What is going on today? Today. Today is November the 24th. Yes. But I'm doing it for the days ahead. So today is November 24th. I'm on here to give you this reading. And we're going to start with the mind column first. And we have the garden and the gate upright. We have Goddess Benzai Jin. I want to say this is a G. I told y'all I have to look at these books. This book to get the down the right letters at the beginning of these names, because they're fancy. And I think that's a G though. I want to show y'all what I'm talking about. Is it a G or a J? G, J maybe, could be a T. I don't know. Could be a fancy O. I don't know. Let's see though. Look like I think it's possibly a G or it could be a T. But they fancy. It's fancy. I love it. I love the fun. It's beautiful. These cards are beautiful. This is a beautiful deck of cards. And it is a Japanese. Oh, it's a T. See? I said maybe a T. It's the goddess Bazai Zen. Reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. All right. So, you know, I gave you a little spat of the information in the book. And then we, like I said, we have the Garden and the Gate upright. Benzai 10 upright, the goddess. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. One of I'm supposed to be getting here is there's so much within, and I'm getting, she's inside the gate, and it's talking about the garden and the gate. There's so much within, but also so much outside of us that is beautiful, that we need to acknowledge more as of nature. There's so much more that we can concentrate and focus on outside of us that's beautiful, that's still a part of us, than all the negative. I'm getting God to tell you to embrace the beauty of the natural balance, the things that grows and it cycles, things that die and then things that come back around, things that goes from like leaves turning to from orange to brown and falling off to when the spring come around, it turns from that beautiful bright green to like rich dark green, and then, you know, it's like the regrowth cycle and the cycling over and over, the dying, the transformation is what I'm getting, the dying and then coming back to flourish and bloom or again, as in the cycles that come. So what I'm getting now, we're going into the winter. We're in the fall. We're going into the winter. And with that being said, we're in a time where things have you know, died or went back dormant. That's another way to look at it too, right? As bears hibernate in the winter. So it's like things right now are hibernating, or they're dormant, or they're dying. But look, because of the cycle, because the cycles and the times that we're in. But it's like telling me that in this week we need to take the simplicity of acknowledging those types of things, and knowing that if a natural thing of goes like that, that we're also that natural thing that glows, and we also have these different transits and cycles and transformations and rebirth and things that comes through us as well. So we have these moments when we're dormant, whether it comes to the physical, the mental, the emotional. Something in us can be dormant, or something can die, or something can transform in a cycle where it's like it don't seem like it's not the greatest time, it seems like. But I'm getting to tell you that look at the beauty in that and accept that those things happen for a reason, right? And yes, and I'm getting like, it's like appreciate the autumn, appreciate the winter, appreciate these gloomy times, because during these times these are the times when you're supposed to sit in, recharge, rejuvenate, embrace, concentrate, focus. You know, these are the times you're supposed to, like, when you're in and you cozy up with yourself to get to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have these certain seasons and stuff. But some months around the world always have, you know, maybe tropical, and it's always nice and warm. But you can have rainy days, whatever. It's still a cycle of things are still dying or transforming all the time. You can just look at it, and everything has its down moments. So it's like you gotta understand the simplicity and the beauty in things of the cycling. And accept those things and acknowledge. See, that's what the acknowledgement. I kept getting acknowledge the cycle, acknowledge the transformation, and know that it's all right. Because with the Three of Swords in reverse here, what I'm getting is, yeah, we have dark times, we have low moments, but it's times that we're coming out of it. And even in this winter to come, it's going to be a special winter. It's going to be a special event. So it's going to be something coming about that's different. It's a whole new cycle that's coming in for us. It's a whole new way of living, way of going, way of doing things that we're gonna have to acknowledge and address. So, and we have to accept those things, all right? We have to acknowledge that things are crumbling so new things can be built, because we're in those times. We're in the cycle of the time. We're in this golden age that's coming through, or this enlightenment time where we're transforming. And in order to be brand new, in order to embrace that newness, we have to go through those dormant moments or those dark times, or that time where we don't seem like we're really doing a lot, because we're meant to be inside and really cultivate who we are. And this right here that's going on is a new essence of you really making sense of things, starting with yourself, okay? But yeah, the Three of Swords letting us know that things are about to take a turn of leaf. It's about to be a new essence of coming. We no longer have to live in the like when certain cycles come, when the cold, when the winter or whatever, when things are dormant, we're acknowledging that those times are just as good for us as the spring. The fall and the winter is just as valid and even more important, and it's beautiful times in that, acknowledging that as it is the spring, because these are the times where we need to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to have acknowledgement in the things that we need to do. Have, now we're canning stuff that, we're taking our seeds and everything. We're coming up with new plans, new structures, new things to go about how we're going to be able to produce in the times to come, in the near future, So that's what I'm getting intuitively for that column for the mind, okay? Bear with me, because like I said, when I do these readings, whatever come through me and I'm guided to speak on, that's what I give you guys, okay? So let's go with the body. In the body, we have the angel of balance, upright, yes. But we also have generosity in reverse, and that's goddess Oshun, okay? Oshun, beautiful goddess Oshun. Okay, and that's in reverse. And then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. What I'm getting from this is, with the angel of balance card being on, it's like now is the time where this week here we need to find balance in ourselves, because it's going to be a lot of naysayers, a lot of so much going on. People are not being able to acknowledge and grasp what's really going on as a bride. So we having to find balance in that, like people that are awaken, or people that acknowledge things, or people that's in the knowing, people that has these intuitive insights, or people that are aware of things from a higher perspective energetically, as I am and others. We're the ones that help bring in the balance. So when there's those out there that's not being generous or kind or loving or that, all of those stuff, we're here to help address that and keeping our well-being, like addressing things in the way that they should be, to withhold the light, to withhold the standards of things being in balance. Because it's like a lot of like low vibrational, manipulative, deceit, all kind of wrong things are seeming to go on right now. People not able to grasp that. So we are in acknowledgments to what's going on. So we have to use our energy, our heart, our well-beings, our whole selves to uphold the light, so it can be a balance there. The angel there, the angels, we are the angels. It's like I'm seeing my wings like boom, just sitting behind me. So, as well as many of you. So, and if you're having trouble with this, like balance, and you're dealing with a lot of people that's coming at you in ill ways, and a lot of people not being generous, call on your angels and guides and divine ancestors to help you through this. Find ways to, not be so involved with naysayers and negative people that's going to cause you not to feel good about yourself, or not going to help your situation at all. We can always find balance in these things by doing the opposite of what's going to cause hurt, harm, or danger, mentally, emotionally, physically, or mentally, right? But we're talking about the body here, And yes, it's all a part of it. All of it is part of the body. All of the energy is the body. Okay, so we need to be more generous to those who are not generous and being the example. Okay, so try to set a good example, because with the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's like what I'm getting from that. It's like so many people are being downpoured on, and they're not feeling like things gonna ever come to a completion. It's like the ongoing stuff that's going on in the world that seems like it's one dreadful thing after another. They're not being able to handle these things, so they're not being generous. They don't really care what you have to say, really, because on the end of the day, when their days and their nights are not going right, they can't find. It's hard for some of us to find a well-being in ourselves. But I'm here to tell you, and God is just try to do the best you can. That's all we can do, and try to be generous even when you don't feel like it. All right, it's hard to do that because it's enough downplay going on as it is. We can't let the things that's going on around us in a negative way really reflect that, because a lot of it is lies that's being stirred anyway. So you got to go with your discernment and go within and figure out what is of guidance of truth, because you know that intuitively within. So yeah, work on generosity, work on doing things that bring the balance within you, so your week can go more smoothly, because I'm feeling like it's going to be a lot of chaotic, like uproars and stuff like that going on with people, and it's understandable because it's a lot of things that's going on in the world that's hard to grasp. But if you're in acknowledgement of these things are going on, then you're also aware that you can address them in a more positive way. So work on trying to do that so we can have the balance, okay? Here in the soul column, we have a woman holding her heart upright. We have Goddess. Ooh, I'm about to mess this name up. Persephone. Persephone. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this word. You tell me what it is. What's that word? What's her name? Anyway, this goddess is to do with inexperience. Okay. So we have the woman holding her heart upright, the inexperienced card upright, and then we have the Three of Wands upright. Okay. All of this is to do with love. We have the number 44 here, the master number, which 44 is 8. Love of self, trying to find love outside of you. It's like she's holding her heart outside of her, but it's like the purity of true love and self is hard to grasp for some of us, but it's like we're being guided to soulfully look for that self-love, because a lot of us feel inexperienced. A lot of us are inexperienced when it comes to truly loving ourselves. We don't know how to define love, because it comes in so many ways. Love can stand for so many different things. Love can make you feel good, but love can also hurt. And a lot of people of us that don't understand self-love is not really truly loving self. We're inexperienced what love is outside of us. You can't know if someone else truly loves you divinely if you don't truly love yourself, because that's the only way you can recognize love soulfully. Is to do so, like really holding your heart, taking care of your well-being. I'm guided to tell you to really grasp that, really understand within your whole self who you are, loving you, and then you will understand what true love is, and you won't feel, we won't be so inexperienced in it. But it's a lot of us that is inexperienced in love right now, and with the things that's going on, we don't want to feel it. We don't believe in it. A lot of people not like love is not real. Good is not real. If it was, this stuff wouldn't be going on in the world, you know. So it's a lot of people that is very inexperienced of understanding the soul purpose or the soul essence of love or true love. It's not all feely. Like love is energetically something that you can just, It's to do with not a action all the time. Like, if you love me, you'll do this. If you don't do this, then you don't love me. No, that's not love. Love is something that you energetically, soulfully connect with, and you can feel it. I mean, literally, you can. It's something that can't even be described. That's how the soul essence of love is. But it starts with loving yourself, and it can show up by you changing your dynamic, by you changing your negative into positive for yourself. That's true love. And once you start truly loving yourself, you will grow more experience in what love is, and you won't experience inexperienced love. If that makes any sense. With the Three of Wands here, it's like through that, through loving yourself, through growing through that, you can experience love. You can actually create your whole reality, like the high dimensional 5D love chakra future for yourself, because that's the only thing that's going to anchor in that higher vibrational timeline, which is the consciousness. That's the only way you're going to be able to tap into that essence of yourself, or draw those type of people that true love around you, is through that. So that's you, the magic within you unfolding as you love yourself, as you change your dynamic, as you produce from the soul of love, soul, self-love, okay? That's how we're going to have to do that thing this week. You're really going to have to do some really soul self-loving for yourself in order to create what you want and what you need from your heart. High heart, high mind, always. That's how you manifest things in a positive light, okay? We have in the spirit, angel of strength, upright. I love that. We also have goddess Freya. Yeah, that's an elf. Goddess Freya, radical acceptance in reverse. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right. Look at that. With the angel strength card being first, but the radical acceptance being in reverse, and the Seven of Cups being in reverse behind, it's like, we have to have strength and acceptance and change, the radical change. All right, the extreme changes that are going on. We're gonna have to have acceptance in that. You're gonna have to have strength in accepting that, because boldly, it's what's going on is going to happen anyway. Nobody can control the outcome of what's to come, like what we're in store for. Like, it's all like universally, divinely orchestrated from source, from God, whatever you want to call it, okay? So a lot of us is going to need strength for these changes, these radical changes, this radical acceptance. You're going to need strength in that, because with the Seven of Cups being in reverse, it's going to, like, a lot of people is going to be not being able to accept, like, it's going to take true self-love and wholeness and well-being of divinity to even be able to withstand living on this planet. So many of us is so adapted or so cultured into being negative, being programmed, dealing with the things of the world, believing the media, believing everything that somebody else or other people say outside of you, that we're still looking for stuff to fix us or to change things. And as you keep on waiting on that, you're never going to be able to excel and exceed. And that's the only way people are going to be able to move into this new radical, have to be in the strength and this radical acceptance. You have to accept that things are changing for the positive, and the only way you're going to be able to really produce or have anything that you want is through love. Love for self and love for others. If you don't practice or be that, it's going to be very, very, very hard to live to see good days. You have to start with really loving yourself and gratitude and being grateful for your situations, no matter what they look like. Starting with love. Love is the key. Love is the key to the well-being of all things. Because if we don't grasp that with this new essence, this new energy that's here, that's coming in, is really finna flow in really, really fast, you're not going to be able, you're going to be miserable in trying to do right, because that's the only thing that's going to withstand. Because the things that we used to do or the way we once was is not going to produce anymore. We're not going to be able to manifest with the low vibration of negative aspect of things. We're only going to be able to manifest with this true self-love and the loving of others and the coming together. That's the only way we're going to be able to produce things that'll flow smoothly. If you don't get into radical acceptance and the strength in that, then it's going to be, seem hard for you. Yes, we're going through some major shifts and changes, and it's okay. Just try to live and be in it and really work on true self-healing. Let's just find ways to do that. Do your research, whatever you're guided to do. You'll be given what you needed, soulfully, spiritually. It'll come to you. That's what has happened for me. Okay, different diamonds of light. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it helped. Let me get into this painting really quick, okay? I'm going to pull it from its position. And I'm going to pull it out so you can see it. Really see it, I hope. This is the painting. The message that I have behind this is, of course, we see the blue and the red representing the different polarities, the opposites, all right? But at the end of the day, they're merging together. You see this purple, Ankh. That is the color blue and red merging together, and that is the high vibrational color energy of the connection to the divine universe. And this is light language, and this is the yin and the yang opposite, which represents the polarities of the masculine and feminine aspects as well, which is still one. And we have this golden age, and all of this is a representation of okay, let me sit down. This is what I was intuitively getting, and this is what comes to me. If you ever heard anything of the Big Bang Theory, know that that's what's coming here. Coming December the 21st, okay, the golden age. It's like the Big Bang Theory. Energetic bang, okay? It won't necessarily be seen. Some of us will see it, but it's going to be felt by all, okay? And this big bang that is about to happen is through the golden diamond codes, light energy, that's going to come through and anchor in and really shift everything. That's what a radical acceptance is really going to have to come in at. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing's going to be able to withstand. So the Ankh represents the feminine and masculine, the whole aspect of the self, as well as the yin and yang. So it's like the division is there, but when the boom bang happens, it's like it's going to start merging together to form the whole self in the completion. And every time I look at this, I'm like, you know what? I know it's from the ancient Egyptians, but I was given, and I'm given intuitively, that it's a key. This is a key that unlocks, and they understood these, to unlock things within the whole self. That's what that represented. And the key to unlocking things is you, the whole body, the whole self. And that represented the whole feminine, masculine aspect being whole together as one. And the symbol, a lot of them wore it, which is the key to life, all right? The key to who you are. And understanding that will start putting pieces of the puzzle together for the completion. But this big bang that's about to happen is definitely going to take the polarities, and merge it together for a complete whole essence. And it's coming from all scales universally. I was guided to paint this. And these two light language symbols are just activations of things that I was given to if you look at them, you can actually get a download. It'll activate something within you. It'll activate the merging of the two. These symbols may look different, but they still hold the same frequencies and energies and essence of merging together. This wholeness to complete. Nothing's really separate. It's not separate. It seems like it because all of the programming and mind play. But at the end of the day, when this boom happens, everybody's being affected by it. It's not like an individual thing. Some of it is, don't get me wrong, but on a broad scale, everybody's being shifted. Everybody's gonna feel this energy. Everybody's gonna be anchored in. No man left behind. No one is gonna be exempt from this big bang. And no matter what is trying to be done to stop it, you can't. This is a universal. Nobody's big. We are the universe, but nothing, no individual, spectrum person, or group of people can stop what source is doing, because this is all a divine plan. So that is what I have for you, beautiful diamonds of light. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got insight from this painting and this message. So until next time, beautiful diamonds of light. Bye now.